Good morning. We all know how important fuses are, and obviously every plug in the UK has a fuse in it, so therefore generally we don't worry about them. And also you think, oh yes, that's mains, so it must have a fuse in it somewhere. Or even in the consumer's unit you have fuses, or more commonly now MCBs, but that's not what I'm here for. What I mean to talk about today is, oh, you're doing something like this, it's 12 volt, it'll be safe, no problem, don't need a fuse. What do I need a fuse for? It's only 12 volts, nothing's going to happen. Are you sure about that? Here I have a fuse. This is a fuse holder. I've got an LED light and a 12 volt battery. I'm going to connect it wrong on purpose, with the pretense that I don't actually know that I'm doing it wrong. Nothing's happening. That's fine. Now let's look at the fuse. I'll get my meter. At the minute the meter is saying there's nothing there. I'll connect the two leads together. Yep, it's working. I'll connect it to the fuse. Again, nothing. That's because, let's put it in focus. That's because the fuse has blown. The fuse has done its job. Now what would happen if that fuse wasn't there? That'd be alright, it's only 12 volt, you say. Let's find out. Take the fuse out of it. Here we are, pretty much the same setup as before. The light's still here, cable's there, light is over here. The fuse, however, is over here. It's not connected. Pay attention to this yellow wire. That's why you need a fuse. It's not the voltage that is a problem. This battery really is 12 volts. It's the current. This wire can only carry 3 or 4 amps at most. When it was connected directly across this battery, about 20 amps went through it. Didn't go through it for long because the battery can't actually do it for long. But it was enough, to, as you saw, to literally burn the cable. Now imagine if you were doing something and you weren't watching it and something happened and went wrong and you didn't have a fuse. As you saw in the first instance, the fuse went. This time it didn't. So if you are doing anything, even with 12 volts, please have an inline fuse.